Hi. So we're still in the dark trenches of life. Still those moments when I was going through a very difficult time. So on this night, I'm lying on my bed. It's probably past midnight, and I'm lying on my bed. I'm lying on my back, looking at the ceiling. I'm thinking about so many things. Um, when you're in a place of so much pain and hurt and confusion and being lost, sleep becomes a luxury. The good book actually says that the Lord gives rest to those that He loves. It doesn't mean that God did not love me then. It just means that, I had let the issues of life dictate my life, which is horrible. But yeah, so I was in that place. And I remember, guys, the devil is indeed a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. And on that night, he had decided Gasheri is going to be his target. So I'm there, I'm lying on the bed and I'm just thinking through. And then he whispers, he plants a thought in my head. He whispers and puts something in my head. It was a thought in the line of the place that I am in. I am the cause of being in that place, and kind of like I was never going to get out of that place because it was really a place of so much pain and hurt. And that thought just fell in my head. And at once, I started overthinking. I'm like, oh my God, no, that cannot, no. And that's what the devil does. He just plants a thing in our minds. And then being the human beings that we are, we start tunaanza kuimwagilia maji, we're already watering it and we are removing the weeds around it and we're letting it grow. And that's what I did. And within seconds, I got into a panic attack. Guys, I tried to breathe and I could not. I was literally, there was no air. Like I was trying to breathe, but I could not breathe. I wanted to breathe, but I could not breathe. Hey, Monday Rezeket. Let me tell you, the devil indeed comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that night he had decided to do all three to me. I tried to breathe. I could not breathe. I got into a panic attack, just thinking that it would be something that has to do with me, like I have a defect or a problem or something like that. That's why I was in that situation. And then after I think 30-40 seconds of me trying to breathe and I'm not able to breathe, it got worse. I started thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. Now listen, I'm in the house, I'm alone. My daughter and my house girl have gone to Meru to visit my mom because it's during the school holidays. So I'm alone in the house. It is at night, it's like past midnight. And I'm thinking, if I die right now, they're probably going to find me after like a week. I'm trying to think maybe my mom is going to call and then not find me, and then she'll take another one day and then call me and not find me, and then start looking for people to come and look for me. And I'm trying to think, oh my God, they're going to find me after like a week, and they'll probably find me because of some smell that is going to probably be coming from my house, and I'm going to think, let's just break the house, because of course I've locked the doors and there are padlocks on the doors. Oh my God. And that did not make the situation any better, guys. So that thought made the panic attack worse. At this point, I'm probably 1 minute in, no breathing. And I'm like, this is it. Oh my God, I'm going to die and I don't want to die. It's not that I'm afraid of dying. No, my pastor told me, if you're afraid of dying, accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. So I'm not really afraid of dying per se, because, well, I want to see Jesus, and the only way for us to see Jesus is through death, or if he comes, whichever one. But if he tarries, should he tarry, then I will probably have died. But I don't want to die young. And in this case, really, that was not my time. That was just something, a lie that the evil one had planted in my mind, and I had gone all haywire. So I'm there and I'm trying to think, all the first 5 minutes of someone's life are the most important. How long has it been since I started having this panic attack? I'm trying to think in my head. I'm in a panic attack and that's what I'm trying to think. It's crazy and it doesn't help. It's probably been 1 minute and something. Oh my God, I have like 3 4 5 minutes before I die. And what? That's what I'm thinking. And that is not helping the situation. So I remember and I tell myself, you know what? Try and sit down. I try to sit down. Siwezi. I cannot sit down because I'm lying like on my back and I'm trying to sit upright, but I cannot. So what is the next thing that Gasheri does? Gasheri tells herself, you know what? Mama, jiangushe chini. Kwa sababu ukianguka chini, you'll try and sit against the wall. So what do? I roll myself, pukudu, on the floor. Kama mzigo. I fall on the floor, and then so there's a closet. So the carpet and then the closet, right? So I try and sit with my back against the closet, and I pull myself, and I'm able to sit upright. And then I start telling myself, no. This has nothing to do with you. These are the issues of life. No, Gasheri, you cannot die. I'm like, I cannot die. No, I have a whole life ahead of me. No, God, I cannot die. I'm not going to die. I'm going to live. I am going to live. I have a long life ahead of me. And maybe now we are like 2-3 minutes, and I'm already feeling funny. My body has already started feeling funny, so I'm already thinking, this is it. Have you ever tried to like hold your nose and your mouth to prevent yourself from breathing and see how after some time you start feeling pain all over? I'm at that state. I started telling myself, Gasheri, no, breathe, Gasheri, breathe, Gasheri, breathe. No, God, I cannot die. It's not my time to die. I will not die. Gasheri, breathe. And then, oh, what a miracle. I was able to breathe. Like I did that and I was able to breathe, and I'm like, breathe, one by one. So I started taking, long breaths, breathing in and out. And then after like about 10-15 minutes in, I was finally able to breathe properly. For those few minutes there, I knew this was it. All why? All because of who? All because of what? All because of why? That's me being the Kenyan that I am. Because I let the devil plant a thing in my head, and I cultivated it and I watered it. And that's what happens with us most of the times. And especially when you're going through a very hard time, we have these thoughts which tell us, this is happening because of a certain thing, because you're not good enough, because those becauses. My dear, don't believe them. They're exactly what I've called them. Lies from the evil one. He plants them in our heads, and the mistake that we make is that we go ahead and overthink them. And they're just that, lies. So don't believe them. Instead of believing these lies, why don't you believe what the good book says? Personally, now, wacha hanijaribu. It's not like I've not ever thought of such things after that. I do, but I never really let that thought even linger in my head for 2 seconds. I counter it with a promise, with a word. I'm like, no. What is written concerning me in the volume of the books is this. He tries to tell me that I'm not good enough. I'm like, me, not good enough? I mean, are you for real? I actually laugh at that. Me? Have you met me? God himself gave his son for me, and you're trying to say that I'm not good enough? Oh my God, I am beyond enough. You have even no word to describe just how enough I am. So whenever you have those thoughts, just know that they're lies. And when it's a lie, just like when it's a truth, you can either choose to take it. So choose. Do you want to believe the lie that the evil one plants in our mind? Or would you rather believe the truth concerning what God says about us? Of course, take the truth. Bye.